say welcome back to the motherfucking station that does it all, that lays them down from the ground to the wall. Yes, you just tuned back into W Balls. Nah, for real though. But we are back on the motherfucking chopping block. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. We're gonna get right into it. Episode 2, we're gonna talk some shit. Couple things been going on, y'all. You know, it's crazy times. You know, we don't know if we should wear a mask or not wear a mask, or go outside or stay inside. I don't know what the fuck to do. But what I will do is I will go over this. I'm gonna get straight to this music with y'all. I'm gonna chop it up about that. We're gonna chop it up about a few things that's on my mind. That's I've been having to get off my chest and you know, turn this camera back on and talk to the people and do what I like to do for y'all, and that's communicate my thoughts. You know, share some shit, talk about some good music, talk about some crazy shit, talk about what the fuck's going on in the world. So let's get right into it. Let's get right the fuck into it. Okay. First thing first, as always, on the motherfucking chopping block, because this is a show about saluting and talking shit to all the music makers out there, all the trendsetters, all the taste makers. We love to do this for y'all. We love to salute you. I love good music, baby. This is what I like. This is what you know. This is my shit. This is my jam. So we gonna get into it. The month of May. Okay, even though we are winding down, Memorial Day right around the fucking corner, everybody's gonna be grilling and wearing they fucking old man sandals and shit like that. Yeah, there's gonna be some burger flipping, some ribs burning. That's gonna be happening, couple days. So, what you gonna be playing at your barbecue? What's gonna be what you gonna have? You know, as some background music. While you know your old lady getting a potato salad ready and you out there sweating on the fucking burgers and the ribs and shit, right? Well, the good thing is I got a motherfucking list for you. Let's check it out. So May 7th, we'll just start there. We'll just rewind it back a little bit just in case you missed some shit. And we are rolling into June, so I'm gonna do this again for you in the next couple weeks. But as of May 7th, we got some shit that just dropped by T Grizzly, Built for Whatever. We got Quando Rondo, Still Taking Risks, dropped the no one out. Let's see who else is in this list that I like right now for the May 7th. And we got Tusi, spelled with T-O's and 2 I's, Thank You for Believing. Alright, now T Grizzly, alright. Detroit, Michigan family, alright, real Detroitish. One thing I could say about these Detroit rappers, they got a sound and a delivery that you're gonna know it's them, okay? And for that reason alone, I've been rocking with T Grizzly. I've been really fucking with his music since that first day out, since that shit dropped. I've been a fan, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like waiting for like just better shit. But and he's getting better every fucking drop. Every drop, I'm liking him better as an artist. Quando Rondo out with Still Taking Risks, May 7th. Now, Quando Rondo, I'm sure, you know, for all my younger viewers out there, and I mean younger, 30 and under, I know y'all familiar, okay? And that's why I try to have, if you see, like, I'm missing my co-host right now. Like, I'm missing the young homie, because my young homie Trey, he stay in tune with, you know, all the younger artists that I don't, okay? I'm in my 40s, early 40. So my taste is different, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to have a panel, you know what I'm saying? I like to keep the interest across the board. But if you're tuning in for my opinion, I fuck with you. I love that. Yeah, Quando Rondo. If you ain't familiar, you know, if you still listen to throwbacks and old school shit, you know, like some of us do, not a big deal. But, you know, if that's your thing, Quando Rondo is one of the guys that's been going back and forth with Lil Durk and his crew and all that shit, and was actually implicated in being at the spot or at the same club, I believe, where King Von was shot. R.I.P. to King Von. Where he was shot in an altercation between, I believe it was Quando Rondo's crew and King Von's crew. They met up at, I can't say they met up, but they bumped into each other at a club in Atlanta. Shit got funky between the entourages. Next thing you know, the fight, starts in the club, leaks out to the street. King Von gets shot. We're missing another dope rapper. But yeah, if you're a Quando Rondo fan, he's out with another one. Still taking risks. Check him out. And last that I'm covering on the May 7th releases is Tootsie, straight out of the SCMG music camp. And if you don't know, that's led by Arnold Taylor, straight out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And of course, their flagship artist is The Baby, who is, for all intents and purposes, is he's catching up to Drake pretty quick. Baby, like he's literally right on Drake's ass. Pause. But yeah, he's right there, like literally right there. He just surpassed Drake by, I want to say, like 1 million streams. So. And that's according to Spotify. So he's like 1 million up on Drake right now. I think Drake was like he was recorded at like 52 million something, and The Baby came in topping him at like 53 million, and some odd number of streams and shit. So he's right there on his ass as far as going down in history, to be one of the best. So hats off to The Baby, hats off to SCMG, and salute to Tootsie for that new drop, May 7th. Thank you for believing. All right, now May 9th, let's go back. We got another release by Filthy Rich, straight out of the Bay Area, Oakland, I believe. And he's been known to do some projects with Ygmazi out there from Sacramento. They had some dope shit, released a couple joint tracks. I don't know about joint projects, but I know they did a lot of joint tracks together, a lot of work together. And then all of a sudden shit got messy, shit got funky. They fell out. Diss tracks ensued. Beef between squads and shit ensued. Shootings, murders, the whole nine. Shit got funky. But he's back with a new project called Philip Beasley, going by his government name, and releasing this new track, this new project, like I said, by Filthy Rich. If you're familiar, go ahead and cop that, give it a listen. I haven't sat down with it yet, so I can't give a review yet, but once I do get around to it, I'm gonna drop that off for you too. Moving up to May 14th, we got a pretty longer list going down here for that week. I'm gonna start off with some projects that I probably wasn't checking for, but we got a release of Paulie Cicero by Burner, who started off his hip hop career, from what I know and what I believe. I think he started off getting affiliated with Wiz Khalifa, selling weed and having plugs to weed. He was the plug. That was Wiz's plug, from what I believe. Became his personal plug. Got down with Taylor Gang. Dropped some projects with them, got his foot in the door, basically with the rap shit. And, that's the CEO of the whole Cookies brand. He don't need to fucking rap. He's rapping for fun. It's a hobby to him. His business is marijuana. He's doing great in life. Burner don't really need to do none of this hip hop shit. I don't know who's checking for him. I'm personally not, but I'm sure he got a hell of a fan base out there, mostly related to the marijuana sales. I'm sure. That's great cross promotion, great marketing. That's his niche. He's doing his fucking thing. Salute to motherfucking Burner, and hats off to that release. Georgia Smith, Be Right Back. Now I just got put on to Georgia Smith maybe about a year and a half ago. I think it was right around quarantine. I had somebody stop by, hang out, have a couple drinks, and she put me on to Georgia Smith, and talented, amazing artist. If you're not familiar, I would suggest that you go ahead and take a listen. Do some research on her, look her up on YouTube, listen to her music, jam out to her, whatever the fuck you gotta do, download the shit. But she's pretty dope. I like her a lot. So I'ma give that, you know, that definitely goes in a pile of shit to save right there. That's going on a thumb drive. I could fuck with that. The Spiral soundtrack from 21 Savage and Slaughter Gang. I don't know who was the brainchild behind this one, or the movie for that matter. You're gonna have a horror movie that's a spin-off of the Saw series. And I know this is probably like part like 8, 9, 10. I can't even keep up with that shit. But it's a spin-off of that shit. And then they want to put Chris Rock in as the leading actor. I'm confused already. Okay, so I think throwing the soundtrack in the hands of 21 Savage and Slaughter Gang, I don't know. I don't get it. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to make of that. But I did sit down and check out. He did have a video that he released from that project. Let me take a look, because I don't want to give you all the wrong information. But he did release a video to that one. And let me just find the name of it real quick for y'all. 21 cents. Alright, so yada yada yada. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, actually, the title of the track is called Spiral. So I don't know if that's just a song. I gotta check. Nah, it's an album. Okay, so yeah, it's an album that he did with the whole Slaughter Gang, and they do got the video, you know, the title track of the album, Spiral. It's a video on YouTube right now. You can check that out. I did check it out. I dig it. But as far as the whole project, I wouldn't be checking for it that much. But I am gonna sit down and listen to it and give a full, you know what I'm saying, a full review, just in case, you know, for people who ain't in a rush to go get it. Kodak Black came out of prison with some new fucking dreads, looking like the motherfucking the clown off The Simpsons. It is what it is. But he came out and got straight to work. He got a couple little endorsement deals and all that shit. Went straight to the studio, and we got Haitian Boy Kodak. That just dropped, like I said, May 14th. I did check on it earlier. That is it's an 8-track project. So don't be mad that it's only 8 tracks. Some record labels and, you know, distribution companies, they're only gonna pay for a certain amount of tracks on your album. You know, so just so y'all know this, if you're an artist and you dropping a new album, right, and you got 15 fucking, 20 songs on your album, the label might only be paying you for 12 of them songs, 10 of those songs. So the rest of them shits, and that's why they like artists like bonus track, shit like that, because you ain't getting paid for them. You know, you ain't getting no royalties, you ain't getting shit. Only money you gonna really make off that is your, well, of course you're gonna get your royalties, but the only money you gonna really make off those bonus tracks is when you perform those shits. You know, make them show tracks. You know what I'm saying? Make those your concert tracks. Make those your performance tracks. That way you can, get some back money off of those. And last but not least, the most highly anticipated album I think of this year so far was the Offseason with J. Cole. Now, one question I'm gonna ask the viewers: did he live up to the hype? My opinion, I definitely think so. You know, made us wait a little bit. And he's been doing a lot of shit in the background as far as, behind the scenes, getting this shit ready. Plus, he has a roster of other artists. We got to think about that too. J. Cole he's a performance CEO. Just like Jay-Z was, just like Nas is, he's a performance CEO. So, just like Gucci Mane right now, certain rappers can do that. And Cole is doing a fucking good job at it, okay? Because, he got Earth Gang and all these other niggas and Dreamville, the whole roster. His female artists killing. Everybody's killing. Everybody surrounding him is fucking killing it. They all eating. But, he still stay humble in his own lane and crazy off the success. Now, the one thing that bothered me about this release is how they always keep sitting, they always say, damn, J. Cole again killing it with no features. How you saying there's no features? Because I clearly heard other artists on that album. But I'm just wondering how he's getting away with the no feature thing. How's that working out, and how does that go in music? Like, do the artists not get paid for that shit? I don't know how that goes where you could have artists on your album and claim you don't got no features. I don't get it. But overall, highly anticipated. We was waiting on that one. I did sit down with that through and through. Every track hit. Every track's a slapper. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. We could sit down and examine the project, but at this point, yeah, I mean, we're already like 2 weeks, damn near 2 weeks after the release. Yeah, we'll be all right without it. 42 Doug. Oh, my bad. Speeding up to May 21st. May 21st releases. Now, we got 42 Doug with a joint called Free the Boys. Young M.A. came back with a joint called Off the Yak. Okay, I guess that's in reference to her new diet and all that type of shit. So she trying to, get in shape and get a six pack and, get swole a little bit. She want to be a built little fella. So, Young M.A. is doing her thing, getting healthy, doing all that, and Off the Yak is out. If you checking for Young M.A., there you go. We got Ygmazi. I was looking for this one. I heard some rumors about it. And, in the pipelines about them two actually doing a project together. Reached out to some people I know on the left coast and was surprised to hear that they did have a dope relationship, and they do fuck with each other musically, and to expect something. Next thing you know, we got a drop unannounced. It's out. I listened to it track for track. I really sat down just to check out the vibe. I wanted to see how these two sounded together sonically. How do they complement each other? And the shit dope. I mean, it's real up tempo. I mean, I'm talking like the whole album. It's up tempo. A lot of like party tracks, and you know what I'm saying. It seemed like it's real real lady driven. You know what I'm saying, driven for the women. Perfect for like summertime shit. It's a perfect summertime release. I don't know if that was the angle, when they was going into this project, or planning a release date or whatever. But the shit is it's real party heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. It's one of them. It's a cookout barbecue type album that you could play in the background and keep shit moving. I like it. Benny the Butcher and 38 Special, my personal motherfucking black man Robin, at it again with a project called Trust the Sopranos. Now, I've been fucking with these two artists about 3 years ago when I first got down. And everything that they drop together is slapper heavy. It's a lot of it's real street savvy. It's shit that I like to hear personally. It talks to my soul. It'll bring out the goon in you. It'll bring out the if you got any type of any street in you, it'll make you a fan of that feeling. And what I mean that feeling is like, that feeling of how you felt when you did run the streets, you know, when you was really out there, when you was really outside, when you was really off the porch, you know, moving around, doing some shit. There's a lot of Tanner talk in this project. And what I mean by Tanner talk is the way Benny the Butcher, you know, coined that phrase. A lot of drug talk, a lot of Tony Montana talk. But you know, it's reality rap also. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fault, you know, the messenger for delivering their message. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. They rap about, you know, shit that they've been through and shit that they personally feel. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, some of us been down that road and we relate and we feel that. So I fuck with the project. I'm heavy into it. And actually, I'm heavy into both of those artists for the simple fact that they give me a Jada Kiss and Styles type feel. You know what I'm saying? When them two go at it, when they you know, ping pong off each other lyrically, I get that Jada Styles feel. I love that. I love the delivery. Pooh Shiesty back with Shiesty Season Deluxe. I'm sure this is Shiesty Season, re-engineered some kind of way, maybe a remix or two, couple bonus tracks or whatever, but it's the same, you know, same fucking shit, pretty much, you know, just deluxe. Motherfuckers do that now to, you know, sell the same shit again. Smart, but, you know. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty came up on the radar a couple weeks ago with an accusation of him messing around and sleeping with a transgender out there. I seen that shit on IG. I don't know if it's a smear campaign or what the fuck's going on. Who's trying to tear this young man's career down? But yeah, that happened. I'll keep you posted as far as what's true or what's not with that. But yeah, he got some. I've seen some pictures, maybe screenshots or whatever, of him and, you know, some transgender, but yeah, inbox messaging, DMs, you know, pictures. It's a lot of shit. I mean, it could be convincing, but I didn't see his face in none of these pictures. I'll make sure to throw those up there for you. We got Dark Low and Harry Fraud. They dropped something on the 21st called Borrowed Time. If you're familiar with Harry Fraud's production and Dark Low's grimy ass dark rhyme style, the two is like night and day. So mixing those two together, that could be like making a dope ass drink. I need to sit down and I think I'm about to sit down and rock with that because I'm real interested in how that sound. Now, May 28th, R.I.P. to DMX, but we got Exodus dropping. And this couldn't be nothing less than like the dopest farewell for DMX. And but I know that's gonna be a banger. I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be getting played at every barbecue all summer. Also, I'm pretty sure I'll be hearing that from block to block. But in other news, okay. Now, to piggyback off the J. Cole release, we got a lot of people talking about J. Cole comparing this new project with Kendrick Lamar's Damn project. I could see where you have to compare those two because those are two great bodies of work, but the only thing I don't like about it is the fact that Kendrick came out with his shit in 2017. So, you know, it's dated compared to what J. Cole's gonna be talking about right now. So I don't think that comparison's fair. Let's just say, you know, Kendrick dropped some new shit so we can have this discussion again. And besides that, what the fuck is taking so long? I'm gonna need some answers from Top Dog or somebody out there that fuck with TDE. Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think they shifted lanes and dropped the Isaiah Rashad project, but I don't think a lot of people are checking for that. I think we all waiting for Damn. I mean, you know, we waiting for Kendrick, excuse me. So we waiting for Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny to come back and, give us some more game and give us some more bars. I don't know when's that gonna be or what to expect, but I'll definitely wait around for it a little bit longer before, he, be off my radar. One thing that I don't like doing, I don't like waiting like years and years and years for like some of my favorite artists to drop something. I don't like that shit. I don't know what's going on in his personal life. Ain't none of my fucking business, but I mean, shit. I'm sure I feel like, 99% of other Kendrick Lamar fans out there, like, nigga, drop the shit. Like, what the fuck? Better hurry the fuck up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, do that. And let's get to it. And I don't really like I don't really dig the comparison shit though. They could miss me with that. But in other hip hop news, okay, I just found this shit out, but I'm not a fan of Coi Leray. Real slim girl, popped up on the scene out of nowhere-ish, really, but come to find out, the whole popping up out of nowhere thing is, I didn't know she had a little back, little back pocket, little back pocket weapon, And basically what I mean by that, she got a plug in the industry already. So that's, nice little cheat code, but I think that's what got her in. The fact that Benzino is her father. I ain't fucking know that shit. If you ain't familiar with Benzino, he got some resurfaced fame from Love and Hip Hop, clowning the shit out of himself on them episodes, being super messy. But, started his career back in Boston with the Made Men, did a lot of production work with Diddy, Bad Boy, shit like that. Did his own independent production and came up with a couple projects, dropped some albums. The shit, the beats and the production was banging. But as a rapper, yeah, Benzino, he ain't on nobody's top 50 list. I'm willing to put money on that. So yeah, we're gonna keep that moving. And straight out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my motherfucking stomping ground. I gotta shed some light on the home team. Another project I see here, and I'm still waiting for it, my nigga. I'm waiting for my inbox to, get set off, see an alarm or something. But I see a little project from OE and Asco 100K crashing out. I was kind of excited to see this, pop up on my timeline again because these two young niggas, they complement each other very well and they go hard in the fucking paint and they repping hard for the city. So I gotta show love to these niggas. Just salute to that. And if you ain't down with the project, make sure you grab it. I'm still waiting on mine, my nigga. Oh, hit the inbox, man. I need that project, and so we could do a review. And so I could circulate this shit in the South a little bit, do some things I like to do. So I'm gonna wait on my inbox for that to drop. Hopefully it'll be soon. Wink, wink. So yeah, my nigga, do what you gotta do. Get it there. Get it there. I need that. Let me see. Oh yeah. The motherfucking Billboard Music Awards happened. I ain't no fucking award type dude myself, but I heard Drake took a crazy fucking number of awards home. Plus, he won Artist of the Decade. So that means, according to Billboard, Drake was the top nigga for the last 10 years. 10-year run straight. Like, ain't nobody shitting on Drake's track record right now. That's fucking amazing. So I could give a salute to Drake for winning that little cute award. That's real cute. But the real salute, honestly, is killing the fucking game 10 years straight. As a hip hop artist, that's rare as fuck. Our crowd has the tendency to have a short attention span, and most rappers' shelf life is probably only about 10 years, if they lucky. So for him to get that award, that's fucking dope. And there you go.